Speaking of like the tone not matching what you're saying, you know, she's talking about really bad things and then all of a sudden she'll like smile just to put emphasis on the point. And then she'd get really sad, slow again. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, Danielle?
Oh my gosh. Well, I will say I do feel bad for her. I feel like she's probably not used to
clearly
doing interviews. Like, I mean, she is a senator, so okay, you clearly had to put yourself out there to do that. But I think she wanted to come across like, oh look, I'm in my kitchen.
Yes.
I'm just a normal mom who's just kind of like affected by the border. But then at the same time, she was getting like Disney princess, like happy, but also like sad and dark.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like Frozen gone wrong. I think it just went off a cliff. I think she would have done better had she just acted a bit more normal. Like just like chill for a sec, take a deep breath, you know, it's okay. Let's just kind of start again kind of thing. I think it just got a little too wound tightly, like too intense. But I think that the GOP should have just gone a totally different direction and should have instead just said, hey, let's eviscerate Biden. Let's respond on every single point. You know, this is what's happening at the border. This is what you did here. This was a lie. This was a lie. This was a lie. We don't have to always be emotional and appeal to a specific demographic every time we want to make a point. Sometimes you can just respond with the facts, and that speaks for itself, because Biden himself was such a train wreck that it's like we don't need to respond with our own train wreck. That's like people don't know what to make of it.
It distracts from the point.
Yeah.
Right? Because now what we're talking about here on this show is how disastrous the response was, not, hey, we really hammered home all of the reasons why Joe Biden is a liar. And it's just completely lost on them now because they wanted to play, at the end of the day, they wanted to play identity politics. You can't tell me that there wasn't some white man within the ranks that would have been better at delivering an effective response. You just can't. But they're like, well, we need the woman, and look, she's pretty and she's young, and I know she can do it from her kitchen. That will be relatable.
She can bake and run the country at the same time. No, I mean, again, clearly, who is advising them on this? Like, who, you know, we've spoken about this many, many, many times when it comes to the culture. The left will go to Hollywood, right? That's where they'll go. They'll go and get Spielberg or whoever to come in and go, hey, listen, can you coach? And that's why they had such a slick guy in Obama. Like, Obama was like super, super slick. And you're entirely right. What we should have done then was gone, hey, listen, we're the serious party. We want to get things fixed.
Right.
We want to take substantive steps to fix the issues that the country's facing right now. And they just totally blew it. They totally, and putting her in the kitchen. I mean, who said
like, I get the intention, but like, it feels so contrived.
The whole thing was a complete car wreck.